Hey everyone, it's Simon Katz, and today I want to discuss with you how to get an excellent credit score and why it's important to have one. So let's go ahead in this video and see how you can improve your credit score or finally achieve the credit score you've always wanted. Having a good credit score is a life and death situation. So if you haven't been on it, you need to get on it today. How much do you know about your credit score and why is it important? Well, if you're of proper age and try to rent an apartment, purchase a car, refinance your house, get a pre-approval for your first home purchase, then you know that your credit score is the most important decision for a bank to give you money. That includes any financial institution out there. You know that having a bad credit score is the worst thing that could happen to you, and having a great credit score is an excellent situation to be in. Credit is your gateway to a financial freedom. It will give you a lot more opportunities in life. Credit scores range from 350 to 800 points, with 750 considered as an excellent score. So if you are 750 and above, you're doing great. That means you will qualify for pretty much any loan possible as long as your debt to income ratio meets the guidelines of the lender. Usually this means that you have credit history, you've paid your bills on time, you have excellent credit utilization, so you're not spending 50% of your credit card limit every month. You have many accounts that you've opened up or have current. I'm trying to help everybody understand how important it is to have an excellent credit score, to have an excellent life. Hit the like button below and subscribe to this channel, because today we are going to go over some points that I feel will help you achieve a better credit score, if not an excellent credit score down the line. What do you do if your credit score is in the gutter? Let's go over the steps you need to, one, find your credit score, figure out what that is, and two, how can you improve it? That's the big question. There are three major companies that report on your credit score: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. They are the three bureaus that will show the bank or the lender your score. And usually the lender takes the middle of the three ratings. They do not, however, like to see a negative score. So if two of your scores are 770 or around there and one is below 600, that means there's a major delinquency and they still probably will not lend to you. So let's check your credit score. Now, apps like Credit Karma or Credit Sesame, which are linked below as well, they're not your best choice. I find them to be a watered down version of what your actual credit score can show in the time you need it most. I had a friend that had an excellent Credit Karma score, but when that individual went and applied for a loan on a home, all of these things popped up that were not seen on the Credit Karma score itself. So be careful using one of those apps, because it may mean nothing. So use the annualcreditreport.com. I have added the link below in the description of this video. Annualcreditreport.com will give you your score, and usually it's free once a year. There's a subscription service that you could also apply to that will continuously give you your credit reports as much as you want, so you can monitor your history. Another way you could get your credit score that's going to be the most thorough process possible is by asking your bank to run your credit. The banks have the most thorough system to find your actual credit score, so do not trust those apps. So let's go into that further. In most occasions, if you've never had credit before, or if you have bad credit, get yourself a prepaid credit card that will require you to put your social security number, and the best case scenario, you want to be at 10%. 10% of the maximum allowed amount on any credit card at any given time or below. Try to keep it below 10%. With prepaid credit cards, you probably will use them for 6 months plus to see your credit score go up before you can even be considered for another credit card. I also highly recommend American Express as a credit card, like the Amex Blue card or any of their non-yearly fee membership cards so that you could build credit. You can apply for credit cards via the link below. They will make sure that you get qualified for one credit card that best suits your needs. Remember, if you don't qualify for a credit card, start with a charge card. I guarantee within 6 months to a year, you will improve your credit and be ready to take on a real credit card that you will be responsible with. Okay, so you've applied for some credit cards, or you got a charge card. You're on your way to build credit history or rebuild your credit history. Where do you spend your money and how would you manage that? Spend your money on gas. Spend your money buying a cup of coffee every day. Don't do anything else. This isn't free money. This is money they lent you, hoping that you overspend so they could get more out of you down the road. So make sure you're very careful with your first credit card. So what happens if you do have a credit card, but you're in credit card debt? I mean, you're paying interest, you can't catch up to payments, you've overspent, you use the credit card as if you had that money, or you lost your job, you've overspent, and now you can't pay the credit card bills. What happens in this situation? You can consolidate your debt into one card that has no interest payments for a set amount of time. It could be months, it could be a year plus, but that is a great idea to carry your credit card balances over to a non-interest credit card, allowing you to catch up. When you carry your balance over, that does not mean you could add on and spend more and add to that credit card balance. Don't do it. If you can't afford it, don't buy it. Another thing you could do is look for a personal loan that will cover all of your credit card debt at a much better interest rate. So if a bank or another lender will give you a much cheaper interest rate or will give you a personal loan, you could pay off your credit card that may have a 12 to 14% to 18% interest rate, but your personal loan could have a 4, 5, 6, 7% interest rate. You just cut that payment in half in terms of interest rate. So that would allow you to pay all of your credit card debt off, and then you just focus on paying off your personal loan, which is a lot easier to do than when you're paying these insane credit card interest rates. By the way, if you like what you're hearing, hit the like button and subscribe, and also check out my American Express Centurion credit card review if you want to see the top of the line credit card to get. Now, the next point I'm going to tell you is actually really interesting. It may also help you immensely in getting rid of that debt entirely. Hire someone that is a credit specialist off Yelp. There are a lot of people on Yelp that do credit repair, credit planning, and credit utilization. Pick the best reviewed person to help you with your credit. Consult that person and see what they would suggest you do to repair your situation. Often, these credit repair people know credit repair lawyers. So if you have been wronged by one of these credit bureaus or these companies, they will take on the case on a contingency basis where you don't even have to pay them. They'll fight on your behalf and then bill the 3 credit card bureaus later, while you'll get a settlement and a payment. In addition to that, the lawyer can also help you settle your debt with the credit card company. If you're not able to pay, you've experienced hardship, you may have gotten on disability, whatever it may be, that lawyer can potentially settle your credit card debt with the credit card company for a much, much smaller amount and probably get you on the right track. Finally, your credit score is your lifeboat. Imagine being in the middle of the ocean. It doesn't matter which direction you take. If your lifeboat is sinking, you'll never get out of that ocean. And that's what bad credit is. Bad credit will make you drown. You need to give your family a chance. You need to give yourself a chance at life. Make sure you look into your credit continuously and make sure you stay on top of it. If you're one of the individuals that is on top of it, hit the like button. I respect you. Let me know how some of your credit history has come to be. What are some of the challenges you faced in the comments below, and share some of your credit stories to help others. Hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope to make more for you guys. Thank you.